South Wales Central West could be locked out of their homes for up to 4 days as river levels are forecast to reach a 70-year high. Lucy Gray has more.
The town of Forbes is well and truly in the flood zone as the local community prepares for the Lachlan River to peak at 10.8 metres, a height unseen since 1952.
Fingers crossed that we don't reach that height, but at this stage that's the information we have.
At least 9 major flood warnings are in place across the state's river systems. More than 1,000 people have been evacuated from their homes, and the SES has door-knocked more than 500 properties in Forbes alone. Last month was the wettest October on record in parts of New South Wales after 4 to 6 times the average rainfall fell across inland areas. While there are sunny skies at the moment, the floodwaters will be around for some time.
So whilst we are experiencing a reprieve in the weather, and in fact it's lovely to see some blue skies, the risk has not abated in relation to the amount of water that is in our river systems, passing through our communities and impacting on the daily lives of communities right across New South Wales.
SES volunteers rescued a pregnant woman on Friday whose water had broken after her home was cut off by rising water. She and her midwife were transported safely across flooded waterways to hospital. Authorities advise everyone must heed the warnings.
People have become a little bit complacent, and I don't think they realise how serious this flood was. We tried to warn them, but some people, it doesn't matter how many warnings you give, they think that they know best.
It's not just people who are struggling.
And we found stock that are swimming up against a fence. There was quite a number of stock that were in trouble. And I don't think it's neglect on the farmers' part. I think it's absolute shock. And they would never have seen water where they're seeing water.
Wagga Wagga has also been badly affected for the first time in a decade. The Murrumbidgee River peaked at just under 9.8 metres on Friday.
I've just been walking along the levee now, and it is a huge volume of water and a very, very fast-flowing current. Information we got a few days ago at the public meeting was that it would be a long peak. So for people who are evacuating to expect possibly not to get back in for 3 or 4 days.
The New South Wales Premier has travelled to Forbes to announce the rollout of joint rural assistance grants of up to $25,000 for flood-affected primary producers.
Already the Commonwealth and the state have come together for various aid assistances, and those packages will not only continue but they'll be extended, I'm sure, in the future.
The State Emergency Service is working with Resilience New South Wales and welfare coordinators to make sure communities understand what support is available to them once they're given the all clear to return home.